Previously on Try.
Beautiful!
My shot glass moved.
There was a ghost.
Oh, so Rick.
Oh, why?
We are clued hoes. That's what we are, and we are so excited.
I feel like I could commit a murder. Is that weird to say?
Probably, and probably bad to have it on camera.
You know?
Good morning, I'm Donna Hamilton with Channel 8 News. Today is May 9th, 1998. 29-year-old Harmony Ashcroft was found dead at 9:30 last night behind Tully's restaurant. Her cause of death is believed to be blunt force trauma to the head. Miss Ashcroft was at the restaurant attending the rehearsal dinner for her own wedding, which was scheduled for today. According to witnesses, she left the restaurant after an argument with her fiancé, Christian Peterson. Her body was discovered by a restaurant employee several minutes later in the back alley. Witnesses tried to resuscitate Miss Ashcroft, but she was pronounced dead at the scene. Investigators have confirmed that Peterson is one of 5 suspects in the homicide, but the case remains unsolved.
We're solving mysteries.
Mysteries.
Okay, that's exciting.
I love the word mystery though. It's like,
I know.
It just adds.
I know, it's inherently sexy.
Guys, alright. Here you go.
Oh, there's been a murder. Beer me. That'll do.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers to a dead case. 1998. The small Indiana town of Riverdale was shocked by the brutal murder of one of its most beloved citizens on the night before her wedding.
Bones McBride, a local vagrant,
My Tinder name. That's a different
framed for murder and has spent over 2 decades behind bars despite being 100% innocent.
Your job is to prove his innocence and convict a real killer. But who was it?
Do you know what I'm not great at? Is gathering information from text. I'm good at a lot of things, but gleaning important information from grids, like timetables, I'm not great at.
Easy. This is gonna be
Absolutely.
too easy.
How do I open this?
How is this a bit of fun on a YouTube channel, by the way? It's a vicious murder
Drink
of a
up.
young woman.
It'll be more fun if you drink up.
Okay, yeah. I always enjoy a murder after a few pints.
According to reports, Ashcroft and Peterson left the restaurant to get some gifts out of the car and never returned. He was with her.
I know.
They went together. I'm
Plot
smelling
thickens.
guilty.
I know it wasn't Bones.
Why?
Because it said on the packet he's 100% innocent.
Man, you are good. That is...
They don't pay me the big bucks for nothing around here.
Manner of death. Victim was killed by a single strike to the head. You know what, though? I'll tell you what. If I was a murderer, I'd be very impressed if it was one strike that did it. I imagine it's like hitting like a
You'd
bullseye.
admire your work, being like, well, I did that.
It's the ultimate like throwing a piece of paper in a bin from a distance. In one. Nailed that.
She was killed by a single strike.
So I think it was someone in front of her, so she saw that person, so she wasn't afraid, because I think if you were afraid, you would have been like, ah! So someone that she knew.
Oh, I love that.
Why did you give us homework? Why? We don't want this. As a detective, I refrain from homework.
It's also very interesting that this all happened in 1998 at a time before I was even born. So it's great that they brought me in to investigate the case when I was born in 1994. It's great to have me on board.
Did you just say that 1998 was before 1994?
I did, and I realised the error of
I didn't
my
want to get
ways.
into it, but I was like, let it go.
I knew by your reaction it was pure. Oh,
One of the suspects in this case has lied about his alibi.
It's a man.
Your job is to find the proof.
Christian, the groom.
Christian, the Christian. He went to
The
church.
fiance. The groom to be.
Yes.
God, his eyes are so blue. I would marry him in an instant.
We just put him in jail for just existing.
no, Kira.
Is that possible?
Oh God, marital status. It's a big squiggle.
Oh.
Oh, there's some drama going on with the marriage.
Maybe he went. Yeah. He went.
On there.
Yeah. Ah, it's awkward.
It's either you're married or you're getting divorced, or you're not married but you fucking hate your wife. You gal, and you're like, oh.
He also updated his Facebook status to it's complicated.
That is actually what that is, though. That is exactly what it is, though. What else would that be?
Harmony and I went to the parking lot to check the Land Rover for my parents' presents, but they weren't there. So I drove home to get the presents and left Harmony in the parking lot to return to the party. She was 50 feet away from the door when I left. Police apprehended me at my home when I was picking up the presents, and at the time of incident, 9:30.
How would you describe your relationship with the victim?
Excuse me.
Would you describe it as healthy? Were you both happy?
She was everything.
So there was no abuse, no control issues.
Abuse? Are you listening to me? Are you crazy? I wouldn't hurt her for anything. As for control, I just want Harmony to be Harmony.
Look at
He probably didn't.
Kira, I don't think he did it.
I don't think he did it either.
I think the person who did it knew of Bones, and they knew whereby he was sleeping in parks, whereby they knew that they could plant evidence on him. So the person who knew it knew that they could plant evidence elsewhere, so they could try and get away with it.
But who did it?
Now, come on, next guy,
Sorry.
Dan Harmon. We all have to investigate Dan Harmon.
I was at home the whole time. I got home from work around 9 p.m. and stayed in my apartment all night. I don't believe it. And who do we have backing this up?
Typical Rex.
That's exactly what Rex Rat would say.
No, Rex is, I don't know, I feel like Rex is a little bit too kind of stereotypical, so I think he's in this clear.
Yeah.
He's like your stereotypical stalker who won't
He's
go ahead
naked.
with it.
What do you want to do first?
Andy Allen.
Okay, yeah, he looks like a murderer. Okay, so he's a person of interest. His dominant hand is right hand. He's single.
I was gonna say this photo looks like it'd be accompanied with a photo of like a laptop in a see-through plastic bag, confiscated.
Okay, so this is Andy Allen, all right, who looks exactly like me, and he's also dribbling a bit in the video. In the video, this is a picture. All right. Oh God. Jesus Christ, when's coronavirus gonna end? All right.
Let's keep it light.
Back to the murder.
All right, here we go. Chad Highsmith. I've known Andy for about 3 years. He's one of the nicest guys. Definitely the murderer. Talked about Harmony a lot. It was apparent he had strong feelings for her. So Andy loved Harmony. And that's a picture of Andy and her.
How did you know the victim?
We were friends, best friends since we were 6. She's like my sister.
Do you recall where you met?
How is this relevant? Look, I want to help and I know that you have to question everybody to be thorough, but come on, what does this have to do with anything? You're wasting time. You should be talking to Christian. He got in a big argument with Harmony in front of everybody and stormed out of the party with her right before she was...
Hang on though, he's getting defensive right at the
know.
start. There's something
I
questionable.
know.
Anyway, you didn't attend the engagement party, did you, Andy?
I was invited. I was planning to go, but had car trouble.
What kind of car trouble?
Brakes.
Were you planning to say anything to Harmony in private at the party?
What?
Are you in love with her?
Where are you going with this?
I'm just asking questions. What was your plan that evening?
I told you I planned to go to the party.
To do what?
To wish her well. She was my friend.
Did you have anything to tell her?
You talked to Chad? Look, I do love Harmony. I admit it.
So you were nowhere near Tully's that evening.
Unfortunately, if I was there, I'm sure she'd be alive today.
So you were fixing your car all by yourself and you couldn't find a way to get to Tully's? With so much to tell her?
I loved her. Don't you understand that? I wouldn't want to hurt her. She just didn't understand.
Didn't understand what?
She was making a huge mistake with that jerk. She can do so much better.
Not anymore.
I'm done talking here.
I'm done with you too, Andy. I'll have someone take you home.
Well, it's either Rex or this chap, Andy. Yeah.
It's the most reading I've ever done in my life.
I don't remember anyone's names.
There's a load of photos, Kira.
Oh, when I'm dead, I hope they find all of my... Never mind.
So there's the ones with the cars there. It's like Tully's. Do we know whose car?
You can't make out the plate on them.
Hold on, I'm gonna do some detective work in the pictures while you do this out, okay?
Yeah.
Actually...
Oh, Kira. Oh, wow.
It's somebody's car is outside Tully's.
Oh! We got a red.
Wow, if someone gave me this ring, I would murder them. Do you
There's
have a
Tully's.
copy of the photographs? So do we need to?
Tully's, Kira.
Does it say Andy's reg? Because we have a reg out here at 9:38.
Hang on a second. I'm just looking through the.
What I'm seeing is like a 4435.
Okay. 644. Oh, 644435.
Yeah.
It's Andrew Allen. Andrew Allen is who we're looking for, but we just can't find the case file. So if you just give us a minute.
Sean, please. A moment.
Andy Allen! Wait, am I... 4435, Andy Allen! It's Andy Allen! Right, okay. So he was there, so he obviously lied.
Kira, we have it. He said he was at home, but he's not at all. Like
That bastard. He was there. That bastard. Andy was there. You found the lie, guys. You can open bonus envelope B.
Oh my.
This is so exciting.
It only took us an hour and a half.
I've always held resentment with Christian for what happened. It's been hard watching him move on with his life. I want to be happy for Jenny and him. Their family is so beautiful, but it pains me to admit every time I see them around town, I can't help feeling jealous. It's like their kids should be my grandchildren.
Oh my god. The cursive fucks you up.
So interesting. So Christian has gone on to marry the best friend of his dead wife. Makes sense. Both mourning. Christian, I'm so sorry. I loved her too. Do you love me, baby?
One of the suspects lied about something that seriously implicates them in the murder. Your job is to find it.
Have we read everything?
You read everyone, but there's another lie. Fuck me. Alright, okay, let's go back. Alright, let's think about this. Let's go back. Ambidextrous. Left-handed or ambidextrous?
He left her right-handed?
Kira, which glove is he wearing it on? He's wearing it on he's wearing the glove on his left hand.
I don't know, I'm not a doctor.
But Kira, that means that he's left-handed because
He's
that's
lying.
Someone who's ambidextrous or left-handed. Have we covered this?
Doesn't say anything about what hand do you write with. Oh, dominant hand right. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Martin.
Andrew's.
Martin.
Oh.
McBride is left-handed.
Yeah, he's innocent.
His driver's license number. It's wrong.
He says he's right-handed on this. But we have photographic evidence that this is not the case.
Therefore, he is ambidextrous, surely.
Yes, you're right, Detective Sharp.
Andy ambidextrous.
We have found a killer.
Kira, I think we found it.
I think we found it.
I think it's actually left-handed. Excuse me, and not right-handed.
It's his left hand. It's his left hand, isn't it?
Where's my photo gone?
Liar.
It's on the floor. Ow.
He said he's right-handed. Look, he's got his glove in his left hand.
Is that what you...
If the glove fits.
You solved the case.
What?
Congratulations, detectives. You did it. You proved Andy is left-handed. Congratulations, your breakthrough in this case just made the 10 o'clock news.
In a shocking turn of events today, 48-year-old Riverdale man Andy Allen has confessed to a murder that happened over 2 decades ago. According to authorities, Mr. Allen confessed to murdering Harmony Ashcroft in the parking lot behind Tully's restaurant in Riverdale on May 8, 1998. According to his confession, Allen approached the victim in the parking lot to tell her that he loved her, and after responding that she did not feel the same, he became enraged and struck her in the head, crushing her skull and killing her instantly.
As I stood above her in absolute shock, I noticed the engagement ring on her hand and thought about how Christian caused all of this. In the heat of the moment, I decided to take his engagement ring, thinking that he didn't deserve to see it on her hand ever again. About halfway home, I realised I had to get rid of the engagement ring, so I stopped at Grant Park where I saw McBride sleeping and put it in his hand. I didn't know McBride and didn't intend to frame him for the murder. I just thought in a few days he might try and pawn the ring and I'd get it back to the police and send them on a wild goose chase for the wrong killer. I realised I didn't have an alibi. As soon as I got home, I went to my neighbour's house and pretended like I had been fixing the brakes on my car all evening, and though I'd fixed them earlier the evening before they were leaving for the party. I knew the police would have been looking for a powerful left-handed person while filming the person of interest for whom I decided I would pretend to be right-handed. I've been using my right hand since. I am so sorry for what I have done to Harmony, Christian and their families, McBride and everyone else who has been affected by my actions. I'm actually relieved to finally admit to what I did, and I hope it helps some. I'm not sure if my nightmare is finally over.
Or it's just beginning.
Well, guys, you solved a cold case murder. How do you think you did?
I think, as I said, I think we're the best detectives easily in this video, but not only in this video, in all of Ireland. I think we're like the modern day.
Sherlock Holmes and Watson.
Yes.
Do you think the drink helped your detective skills?
Don't know about that now.
Do you think you got drunker as it went on?
Are you really? Like, are you really?
I feel like should have been a few less red herrings and a few more red ales.
Would you recommend solving a cold case murder drunk to people at home?
Maybe not drunk, maybe tipsy. Maybe with that liquid courage.
Not only do I recommend it to the people at home, I recommend it to the police.
Alcohol brings out your honesty, that we were able to see that he was lying about being right-handed because he was clearly left-handed. We knew that. We
was
fucking
clearly
knew
a
that
dog.
because the picture was here that he was left-handed.
I have one thing to say to you, Detective Sharpson. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Case closed.
That felt good.
I've always wanted to do
That was great.
That's good.
Well, thank you for watching. You should like, subscribe. I can't say we have any similar videos because I don't think we've ever done anything quite like this. But we have weird challenges that you can also enjoy. Just, be careful where you are because you might be convicted of a murder.
Ring the bell.
Always have an alibi and also ring the bell.